What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to Garage Denali. In this video, I'm going to show you how to upgrade your BMW F32 taillights to the OEM Blackline LED taillight. So right now, I'm driving a BMW 440i. This is a facelift car with the LED taillights, as you can see. And we are going to be upgrading them to this. So these right here are the Blackline LED taillights, or the Shadowline LED taillights, however you want to call them. So these have a darker tint to them, and these are also Euro spec. So what that means is our turn signal is going to light up orange instead of red, just like in the US. So some of the tools you're going to need to do this job are a trim tool, a screwdriver, an 8mm socket, a 10mm socket, and if you have a warning triangle the way I do, you may need a Torx T25 bit. So pretty easy DIY. All we have to do is remove the rain guards here on both sides for the outer side taillights. So replace these. And then in order to get to the trunk panel lights, all we got to do is remove our carpet trim here on the inside with these fasteners that hold it in place. And then we'll be able to pop in the new trunk lights nice and easy. I will say though, if you have a pre-facelift car, you will have to swap in the wiring that runs across the trunk lid to the actual harness that's right here, right above the battery. And that's only because on the facelift cars, in order to get the turn signal working on the trunk lid, you have to swap over the wiring. Otherwise, you're only gonna have the turn signal on the outer tail light and not on the trunk lid. So if you have a facelift car, you don't have to worry about that. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so to start, in order to remove the outer tail light, you have to remove the rain guard here. So go ahead and grab your flathead screwdriver and remove the trim. Next, to remove the tail light, go ahead and remove the two 10mm nuts that hold the tail light to the body. And unfish it from the bottom. And here's a comparison between the OEM taillight and the Blackline taillight. This would also be a good time to go ahead and grab your favorite detail spray and just clean the area of any gunk and debris that might be in the taillight bucket. Once that's cleaned up, go ahead and grab your new taillight, plug it in, and fish the wiring. Okay, so now the next thing we are going to do is remove the carpeting for the trunk in order to replace the taillight on the trunk lid. So first thing you need to do is remove your Euro warning triangle if you have one, and then start removing all the fasteners around the trunk lid. Once you do that, the next thing you want to do is remove your plastic covers for your trunk hinges. So those just pop right out. Starting at the bottom, gently pull the trunk panel cover away from the trunk lid and then just let it rest. So the next thing that we need to do is grab an 8mm socket to remove the nut that holds the taillight to the trunk lid. Okay, so to remove the taillight from the trunk lid, what you want to do is you want to press on this tab here in the corner, and you're going to lift the taillight from this edge and tilt it away from the trunk lid. Before you do that, don't forget to disconnect the taillight from the harness right here. Once you plug everything in and confirm that everything works, go ahead and reassemble your trunk. All right, guys, and there you go. There is the final product. This is the end result of both Eurospec Shadowline, Blackline, LCI taillights installed on the car. I think it looks fantastic. It's an OEM finish, a little bit of tint to the taillights compared to the stock ones, which are a brighter red, more cherry. This is a little more discreet. And the best part is that the turn signal lights up amber, lights up orange. So it's cool because here in America, we don't have orange turn signals on these cars like that. It's just red, which still looks fine, but I want it to stand out. I want it to be different. This is part of my build here, as you guys are following along here on my channel. And I think that it really ties in the back end of the car really well while doing something a little different that is not so played out. So, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm gonna put in some nighttime shots right now that show you what the taillights look like at night with all the lights on. So if you guys enjoyed this DIY, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram @GarageDenali. Thank you very much, and take care.